This is the MCP 2014 MCP1 recommendation video presentation. In this video, we will talk more about the two recommendations we have in the draft, providing training and development for Adam and the talent exchange program. So let's get started. So I'm Hillary. I'm going to talk more about the talent exchange program first. It allows employees to rotate through various departments or business units within different organizations. For OCR, as there isn't only one department facing difficulty, therefore to fulfill the goals of exchanging talent between two companies to fill skills or experience gap in each, our partner can be airlines, marketing companies, or even engineering companies. For this idea, there will be 6 tasks in total: discovering which department is lacking experienced employees, finding partners that are facing employees lack of training and willingness to do an exchange, selecting staff, helping the employees arrange onboarding and contract, and lastly, the testimonials. OCR is facing various problems, but there are still some departments performing well. To identify the department that need improvement and their biggest challenge, it is essential to conduct simulation, analyze report, and have one-on-one meeting. By testing employees' preparedness in handling daily issues, their problem can be identified. One-on-one meeting should focus on specific example of underperformance and its impact to the team and the company. Reports including the number of complaints received by each department, employees' performance, can also be valuable insight. Leveraging AI and data analytics can stimulate the process and generate accurate results to pinpoint department issues. The second step is OCR need to find a company that can train their worker, and the company needs OCR help, just like the example in the slide. That a partner can train the engineer, and in exchange, OCR need to train their flight attendants. Otherwise, there won't be an exchange. However, it is believed that it will be easy to find. According to the Simple Flying News, all the airlines in Australia are facing different problems and continuously decreasing the quality of service. Then the first step, staff selection, is based on the result from step 1 and ask the AI to do further development and find suitable and experienced employees who is able to lead the employees from the partner without affecting his or her original workload. Moreover, which employees need to be sent out for training. To run the program smoothly, OCR is suggested to help the employees arrange onboarding and contract by checking whether the partner is against to the employer responsibility, ensuring the benefit and right. Also, providing details to the partner can reduce the time of getting to know each employee, cutting straight to the training. For the next step, sending the worker for an exchange, employees who come in through a talent exchange program are a valuable source of fresh perspective. They've seen what works for the company, and they can bring those ideas for training and implementation in the host company. Then this can help also find new ways of doing business and trust embrace new travel trends more effectively. Furthermore, with talent exchange, they can quickly assess the skills they need to grow rather than building them up within OCR. This helps them pivot and take advantage of opportunities sooner and rise the productivity and effectiveness of OCR. To ensure they have performed well, it's recommended both the participating companies should exchange notes on how their respective employees are doing and whether they need any support to settle in. Last but not least, testimonial report and simulation, which are used to ensure whether the employee learned from the partner and can handle the responsibility they should carry. It will be similar to task 1 running some emergency and we'll see whether they can deal with it. The report will be the final exchange report from the partner to identify whether the workers has changes, by balancing them to consider whether it is suitable for them to stay or to be fired. After understanding the task, then I shall give you time for Iris to talk about who will be in charge of carrying out each task.
Except task 5, all other tasks will be responsible to the HR department as they are focused on recruiting and retaining employees within company. HR typically finds, hires, and trains employees. It oversees employee relations and manages benefit programs. As for the last task, Adam will be joined too, to make the final decision on who should be fired or kept. Task 5 will be in charge by another partner to give training to them. Okay, then shall I talk more about when and where? For when there will be 3 periods. The preparation period is 1 month, which will be doing tasks 1, 2, and 3, finding out problems, partners, and staff. As for the exchange period, according to Parallax research, it should not be less than 3 months, better more than 6 months. Therefore, in order not to waste 2 chances, it will be 6 months. Last for the testimonial period, it will be in 2 weeks. For the place, it will be in Aussie Air's internal and partners company. Now let's move on to the costs. Aussie Air has to consider flights and travel costs and daily food allowance for the exchange progress, as probably the partner is far away from Australia, and the cost of daily life is high. Also, perhaps the partner won't be willing to provide the current wage that the worker is having, which probably leads to the worker refusing to go to exchange. Therefore, allowance probably is needed. Last is the cost of running testimonials, as need to make difference in emergencies. Human resources are needed, and all laborers need to put down their works to run the testimonials. Not to mention, correcting emergencies may need to use of some resources, like hardware if it is an explosion of an engine. As for potential problems, there might be employees not willing to join. They rather quit the job and go to another for training, as probably they need to move far away and have lower salaries. Moreover, the biggest problem is can't find a suitable company, which the whole plan will be full. Furthermore, the cost will be high based on the previous slide. Finally, is the worker not able to have improvement?
So I'm Doug. I'm talking about the second recommendation, training and development for Adam. So what is it? The course that is recommended in the Oxford Exclusive Leadership Program. The reason that we choose this course is because the problem that Aussie Air is facing the failure to apply full principle of scientific management, which makes the company inefficient. As a CEO, this should be the responsibility of Adam making any inappropriate decision. Therefore, it's assumed that if Adam can improve his leadership and management skill, the problem that Aussie Air is facing will be solved. According to the website, it will be 8 weeks entirely online and have self-paced weekly model, which are 7 to 10 hours per week. Also, it will help Adam develop a practical leadership framework to create value in Aussie Air in 4 ways, which is refining Adam's personal leadership purpose skills to face workplace challenge, improve leadership strategy for driving organization change, and access to a network of over 5,000 global leaders. For this suggestion, there will be 3 tasks: arranging Adam's workload, joining the course, and writing the report and testimonials. Just like what was mentioned in previous slide, Adam needs to give out time for course each week, even though it's online course, and that can be taken at his own home. But he still needs to participate, not to mention there seems to be an orientation at the uni as England. Therefore, to let him learn and make improvement, Aussie Air perhaps can try to do work balance for him by arranging part of his work. The second step of the course is required Adam to join the course regularly and be active in learning as much as he can. Last is the report and testimonial. For ensuring Adam is able to end his problem in Aussie Air, there will be 1 meeting to value his performance before and after the course to determine whether he is able to continue to be the CEO. As for who will be responsible for each part, task 1 will be for human resource to help organize Adam's job and department head. Task 2 would be Adam to learn on his own. Finally, it was decided whether Adam would stay or go, or take another approach. Okay, I shall continue the when and where. For when, this idea has 3 periods. 1 is preparation period, which is 1 week for arranging Adam's work. Second one is a course period, which is 8 nights. The third one is the testimonials period, which is 1 month. For places, besides the orientation union, others are all online, therefore it's mainly at Adam's home or where he likes. Now let's talk about the cost, which might include flights and travel cost for the orientation and daily food allowance. Like suggestion 1. Also the course fee. Moreover, there probably are cost for asking worker to OT for Adam's work. As for the problem, probably will be Adam is not willing to join and doesn't get an offer, or maybe there isn't suitable people to do Adam's work. And of course, one problem might be Adam is not getting improvement.